welcome on board everybody who have joined us today. It's our pleasure. So with HDFC Credila today, I have had an opportunity to start the session on profile building. So the concept is something which basically a lot of students miss and hence eventually struggle because they are not clear on what they want to do or how to get themselves more employable. So definitely profile building mentoring is something which every student at every start, wherever, whichever point you are, definitely need to engage with and get this sorted, because without profile building mentoring, it would be very difficult for you to be more employable, to get your desired university, and to choose the right career path. So this is what I'm going to talk about, why it is so important and how you can start and engage yourself with this. So saying this, the agenda for today's session is quite clear and loud. I'm going to talk about few future trends, and I'm going to talk about how to get the profile building sorted, whichever path or career or course you are into. Okay, so is saying this, the future trends are several. I of course have wide audience and I don't have the clarity on what kind of students have joined right now, but it could be varied students from different areas and agendas. So the career paths for you could be wide. There could also be some students who are not happy with what they're currently doing and want to change, and yes, that solution is still possible, but you need to explore. And how do you explore all these opportunities is by building your profile. So let me talk about few future trends. This would basically get you a heads up on where and how we are moving further. The future job trends look quite different. With the advent of technology, we have seen huge industries changing from the root level. So saying this, there's a huge change because of artificial intelligence. There's huge change due to machine learning, business analytics, data science, blockchain technology, robotics. We have telecommunication. We have 5G networks which are coming in picture. Um, we have networking which is going to change. There is internet of things. There are wide variety of things which are coming our way, and things are moving on a very different track. Saying this, may it be mechanical, may it be finance, may it be commerce, may it be media, all of these areas are changing with the advent and addition to new dimension to what already was existing. So profile building involves exploring these avenues and how your current industry or your current position can be changed. So for this, how do we offer PBM? So there's a strategy that we have to develop behind PBM. PBM is profile building mentoring, which Education Street provides you. Basically, whichever field you are into, we help you to expose yourself to the right skills. Skills is the mother of everything at this point of time. So if you're just a computer science graduate or a BSc IT, will not help. You basically need to explore your skills into coding. Could be you're taking Java, you're taking Python, you are going in for certifications of BA or data science. That is how you explore and add skills, because right now just a degree will not get you employable or get you the deserved university. So we need to set a roadmap ahead. So basically, if you start from the first semester of your bachelor's, that's the right time to start PBM or profile building, because that means you will have a better strategy each semester. You need to pick your technical learnings as per what you're interested towards. Then that will help you to choose a right course. The industry trends into it: internships, resume building. So eventually, if you do good number of internships or you do a good number of technical certificates, resume would be very strong, and that will eventually help you for a good job and employment as well. Again, saying to it, every area, every field has different career paths, and at this point where I do not know the audience individually, I cannot give you a vision or a strategy behind which area would be very suitable for you. But saying this, we currently at Education Street, we have the right knowledge and information which you require to understand what the future trends of jobs are and how you can progress. Like for example, if you're a mechanical engineering student, a mechanical engineering is a very core and traditional courses. However, the future have already been very progressive into industrial engineering, automation, supply chain management, robotics, mechatronics. A lot of these areas have been explored and a lot of degrees are available into it. So you need to find your niche. It is very important that we have a niche, and hence to identify that, we make the student undergo with us a PBM course. A PBM is available for every student, and it is available for everybody who is looking forward to enrich and make their profile very strong and develop a strong attraction for jobs and other areas. Saying this, who is PBM for? As I said, it is for all engineering discipline students. It is for students enrolled currently in engineering or who are in middle of their engineering. Also students from other bachelor programs, and also people or students who want to switch to different fields. So basically, we want to make you, enable you to stand tall and see far, that where and what you are looking forward to do. What are the outcomes? So once you start with profile building, we have basically a lot of different uh, outcomes for this. It allows you to unleash your shine. It allows you to understand. So just to give you a case study on this, when you're looking forward for, you are a BCom graduate and you're not sure what you want to do, the PBM has one-on-one sessions with our counselors and me, mainly, wherein I discuss about what are the different avenues. Could be that you come out with digital marketing. Identifying is one thing, but after that, how to get employable or go and study digital marketing is what I need to share with you. So for that, we could look for internships, we could look for some certifications, which certifications to take from where, how to get an internship. All these things would be guided and mentored to you in our PBM module. So every graduate needs to be very, very clear on, understanding and getting the importance about why profile building is so important. So we need, the outcome would be power pack skills, identification of what after bachelor's, job relevance, because that is how you will make yourself job relevant. It will also make you admission proof. That means you will have really good admissions if you're planning to study abroad. So universities abroad look at lot of things, out of which four things which are most important. One is your aggregate. Academic performance has no overlapping. You cannot bypass not having an academic performance if you want a good admit from a good university. Then there would be test scores, like if you're looking for US, GRE and IELTS or TOEFL. If the third would be your extracurriculars, which is what we are talking about, your profile. So your profile needs to be strong with good certifications, good internships, that will definitely give you an added thumbs up. So these are the three things. And fourth, of course, they would look at your applications, your essays, your letter of recommendations and everything. But if you have worked better in your profile, all these things become strong automatically, because your essays would be stronger, your resume would be stronger, with so much to share along with them, that what you did, how you did, and what have you learned, and what do you want to do further. This gives you clarity. This gives you an opportunity to understand that what you are actually looking out to engage. So this is how the uh, PBM works, and that is how we help. Our cost for a PBM is 15,000. It could start at any point of your bachelor's, and it goes as much as 2 years in row. So if you start earlier enough, that is how you can be engaged better with our counselors, and step by step. The steps for PBM are primary profile counseling. So basically, we have a 1 hour session. We discuss with you, we talk with you, we understand your profile and stuff. After which we set a roadmap for next 3 months about what skills you can pursue, what certifications, what internships, and basically you can capitalize on that. So this is how we set a roadmap. And at the end, we keep building. So we keep reiterating the first two steps, like we keep having sessions, we keep having roadmap, we set, we define, okay, what we like, what we dislike. This gets us concentrated to what career path we should choose. So this is how the PBM works, and this is how we've been engaging with a lot of students in the past, and they have really benefited, because one thing that comes out is they identify themselves, they understand what their liking is, and once you do that, once you are closer to your passion, you definitely set everything on fire, because you are now in complete charge of what you like and how you want to do it. So this is exactly what is missing among a lot of counseling that we do, and that's why Education Street has started this bit, because we have seen in the past, we in fact did a lot of surveys among the students and stuff. The major confusion was always this, that what do they take in their career, or how do they utilize their bachelor period. And unfortunately, a lot of students while their time, while they are in bachelors, because they're not aware how they could have made it better, and once they come to us for country counseling, like I want to apply to US or I want to apply to Germany, we have to let them know that it's very competitive. Along with all these things, you also need a strong profile, and then the desire to go to the best of the best university gets compromised, because we are missing on this. Time gone, we cannot return back. That's why it is said the time is very, very crucial. Hence, we want to utilize your time better. We want that you plan things better, and you can eventually get to the final version. Okay, so this is how PBM works. General FAQs which students have about us is that, so which I have just shortlisted the top three. Lot of courses and certification available online. What will you do extra in this? Exactly, loads of options. Even if we come to a conclusion that we want to do data science, there's a confusion maps on which course is right fit for me. That's exactly where you require an expert advice, and that's what we do, and we identify the best course available in the market for you. Is the price for entire duration? Yes, indeed. We don't have any charges extra apart from that from Education Street, and we would be working this entire duration of your bachelor's. So whenever you decide, until you absolutely come across, so it's normally the duration of the bachelor's. The third is, how is PBM delivered? All possible technology will be used. We do have face-to-face mentoring, online video chats. We have webinars for industry speakers. So in case if you're looking out for financial world, we have speakers who will talk to you about finance, let you know about it. Emails, phone calls, and Zoom calls is how our counseling currently runs. You can possibly be anywhere and we would be able to support you. So that is not an issue at all at Education Street. Apart from that, Education Street also helps you for varied country counseling like UK, France, Australia, Germany, Canada. So eventually, if you have a good profile, you have good test scores and academic performance, your dream to go to a university is definitely possible. Along with it, you will also be a magnet for getting scholarship. Hence, PBM is very, very crucial at the same place. If you still have any questions, you can write to me at ankita@educationstreet.in. And this is our contact number, this is our website, and you may get in touch with us for the same. The session was very short and sweet, because we see that there has been lesser this thing, but I think I have covered the main points. I've spoken on the virtue about studying abroad, and just to give you a brief about myself, I'm Ankita. I'm the founder of Education Street, and I started this in 2010. I'm myself an IT engineer, and we eventually I started this to serve students, and with a lot of experience of last 10 years behind me, wherein I've been counseling and mentoring students, I have a very good strong holding on what are the career paths, how to go about achieving them, and how to get the opportunity and get employable. So that is why we have started this service recently, in fact, because we saw that this is the gap between the major students not getting what they want. So this is particularly for students who want to take charge, who want to grow, who want to explore themselves, and really relate themselves to, get the best out of the opportunity and time that they have. So if any question related to any particular profile, I would love to have your questions. So Shreyas, which courses will you recommend for HRM? Free and paid also works. Okay. So Shreyas, HRM, human resource management, is something which is quite growing when it comes to the future trends. You definitely can look out for analytics. Human resource analytics has also been there as a course, and such programs are available on Coursera. You can go upon that, because HRM has human resource analytics. Organizational behavior is again one of the aspect which you can look out for. These two areas could be very promising and would also lead you to very good employment opportunity in future. So certainly, Shreyas, you can look out for HR analytics, or you can look out for organizational behavior. They could be very promising area for you to achieve. What is the minimum admission, GPA admission? OV, it depends from country to country, but yes, if I'm looking out for the top notch or the best schools, they all have minimum requirement of GPA of 3 out of 4. So that is would be universal for most of the universities. So definitely you should be looking or targeting for academic performance each year, each semester, and 3 out of 4, that means in percentage it should be around 68-70%. So that is where you are looking out for. Yeah. Shreyas, any course for EHRM or HR SAP, etc.? HR SAP, I had heard about this, and there were fewer courses, but the bodies and the institute taking them were not very known to me. Hence, I would not suggest you any course into HR SAP, Shreyas. However, EHRM, yes, definitely. There are certain programs on Coursera again, which you can pick out for EHRM. In fact, University of Michigan has a very good program into EHRM. So you can definitely look out for it, and we can support and guide you for. OVR, TOEFL and IELTS scores that are more than 2 years old accepted for graduate admission. No, no OV. They want a valid, and a valid TOEFL or IELTS is only within 2 years. So if you're while you're applying, the score is applicable, they will give you an admission. But then probably it would be an issue for you when you apply for visa, because your TOEFL or IELTS has expired. So in that way, OB, you can definitely plan your TOEFL and IELTS in such a way that you don't have to retake it. Which country are you looking out for, OB? We can definitely talk about that as well. OV, what is an appropriate bachelor's degree is a very vague question to me, because I do not have your profile at all. So I definitely cannot engage or give you any details further on that. But yes, it is a very vague question. If you can throw a better information, I would be able to support you. Is asking me about what could be the other options to choose after BCom other than MBA. So Shreem, yes, so definitely after BCom there are quite a good opportunities which you can do. However, in India we are normally feeded by MBA, but which I think is not a right choice to make unless and until you are very clear on why you're going for an MBA. So Shrim, I for certainly feel you can look out for digital marketing, which is the most trending job, and makes you also equipped with skills which you can work on your own. You can start your own firm. You can look out for business analytics, because analytics is something which is going to be used everywhere, because we have all heard, and everywhere it is screaming that data is new oil. So certainly data analytics or business analytics would be a very good area to explore. Apart from that, you can look out for supply chain management or logistics, because again there has also been a lot of changes. The amount of online businesses which have increased, there's a huge surge of SCM, and like just imagine our mothers and family members very easily shopping online on Amazon and other places, so which is very unheard of earlier. That means there is a lot of inception of online shopping, online trading. So that's why supply chain and logistics is another area. So I think, Shrim, these three areas could be very progressive for you if you like them. If still not, you may look for core finance. So you can go for typically a finance program, which can also be there as a good area for exploring about. Um, I hope that helps, Shrim. If I miss the deadline, or can I have an extension? OV, definitely something. This is way too not possible, because universities, if they have a deadline, they typically stick to that, because that would be unfair to other students who applied or tried to apply before that. So I have never seen that they give an extension. Some might be an exception, but most of them don't. What are the hot selling skills for a management, and how they will change in coming time? Krishna, good question. When it comes to management, is a very, very broader and a very, very big area. Management involves in everything that you do, may it be you do anything in the kitchen or you work in a corporate. So it's a very vague thing. However, what are the hot selling skills on management? I can give you a broader umbrella or a broader idea, which I just spoke few of them to Shrimp. You can look out for supply chain management and logistics. You can look out for in automation. You can look out for business analytics. You can look out for digital marketing. You can also check for project management. That is also very, very crucial and very important these days. And with changing time, there has been a lot of importance towards project management. So these could be primary, very interesting field. Apart from that, financial planning. So there are a lot of financial planning programs as well, because we have seen a lot of people have now they want a professional to handle their money. So there are a lot of wealth managers, but financial planning is the skill or the area which you need to lead or learn about. So these are few of the areas under the management brigade. Of course, if you are inclined towards technology, then there is data science, there is blockchain technology, there is networking. A lot of these skills could be very, very important, Krishna, for you to pick it up. Can I apply for a doctoral program without a Master of Science degree? Uh, no, you cannot. A PhD requires a master's as a default requirement. There could be a possibility, OV, that you go for a combined program of master's plus PhD, but master's is a step towards PhD. You cannot minus the other. I'm looking for a career in international business along with digital marketing. Guide me about the same. Krishna, definitely there are a lot of courses which involve international business with digital marketing. So UK, Canada, colleges and Australia could be very good areas for you to tie in if you want to know about the countries which can offer you such programs. I have just shared with you my email ID. You can write to us and I can help you and guide you to apply for these countries and let you know about the colleges, because I definitely need to know your profile and then understand it. Shrim, thank you. Thank you so much to attend the session. Now coming to Shreyas, it is said that resume should be only one page. Will it be feasible to encapsulate all the information in one page? What if it exceeds the page limit? So Shreyas, typically when you're applying for jobs and stuff, even universities, there are some which normally, so it's an American uh, way of having an SOP which is one pager. Even if you had 10 years of experience, they still want you to write your most important things on one page itself. So I understand if you think you have much more than that and there is no limitation of where you're applying, because most of the universities do not have a limitation, but we do suggest students to have only 2 pages and not more than that. So Shreyas, unless and until you do not have any specific requirement where the company or the university is demanding a one page, you can relax and you can take the freedom of making it to two. But yes, it is always a crisp and a sharp CV, which makes it quite attractive. So if you can manage to pull out your best version about you into that one page, that would be really, really nice. Is there any master specifically for business analytics? If yes, then can you please suggest some universities? Tanisha, there are enough masters right now in business analytics, Tanisha. US, Ireland are the foremost country, and UK, wherein Australia as well. All, in fact, all countries have options for you for business analytics. Business analytics is also two types. One course might require people to be from computer science background, and the other might be that you can go without any background into computers. So either ways, business analytics masters is available to you. We have UK, we have Australia, we have Ireland is a buzzing destination right now. Ireland is a destination where there has been a lot of attraction for courses like BA data science, because it's currently a hub for IT companies in Europe. And saying this, they have very lucrative courses, they have good employment opportunities, they also have good security. So Tanisha, you definitely have very good opportunities if you're considering to study abroad for business analytics only. Okay, so definitely you can write through what is so yes, Krishna, my email ID is ankita@educationstreet.in. You may write to me and we can certainly help you out with the opportunity to apply and help you out to search the right course for you. Shreyas, please recommend some internship portals for bachelors which will help us for international degrees. You may go for Internshala. You may go for virtualinternships.com, Shreyas. You may also check for what was that name? Uh, Intern Guide. Okay, so these are few websites. You can also go for AICE, which is a body which of course takes money but gives you an experience of going into a country abroad, being there, staying there for 2 or 3 months project. That is also ACT. So it is AIEC. Yeah, AIEC. So Shreyas, you may also go on that. It is a UN, United Nations body, which is there, which has an India chapter as well. So you can definitely look out for that. Okay. How should be the resume for masters in Germany? Do you have any idea? If yes, could you please tell me? Yes, Krishna. For Germany also, if you're applying for masters in Germany, definitely a one-pages resume should be helpful. However, I have students who have been applying with 2 pages as well. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, if you definitely want to write little more about yourself, you are free to use a 2 pages as well. Do not worry and do not pressurize yourself to concise or remove something which you are not happy about. Okay. Okay. Has the graduate program to which I applied received my GRE or TOEFL score? Has the okay, Ovi, if you have to apply to, I don't know which program you have applied, but basically if they have received it on your application portal, they would mention that they have received it. So I'm assuming that is how it would be. Can you please tell me the full form of that acronym? I'm sorry, I am not aware of that, but I will just pull out the website name for you. Give me a minute. asec.org. I've sent it to all guys. You all can see that. That could be a good website for you to look for opportunities. Okay. I want to go for aviation field and I have completed graduation in BCom, but in subject to secure my future, if my aviation plan didn't work, what should I go for? I am not very clear what question you're asking me, but if you want to go into aviation field, definitely you have STRIM options to go for aviation. either for flying or either for aviation management. There are a lot of programs into both of them. So that is what you definitely can look out for. What else if this doesn't work? It all depends on me talking and understanding your profile and your capabilities. So it would be very vague for me to give you any area without knowing you. But yes, if you're talking about aviation in the means of flying, you can go for aviation management. That means airport handling and other areas as well. So that can also be a very good area to consider. Okay, so Shivi, when it comes to organizational psychology and this thing, it's a very well known and a very popular and a very progressive field right now, which is very important to major corporates because they have a huge human resource to handle. And hence, to make a better surrounding, a better culture, and to retain an employee, they need to understand the organizational behavior of their employees. And hence, you could be looking forward to work into an HR company or a consultancy company, which helps other companies to, have better retention of their employees. So it has lot of scope, and you may do your research by just first understanding what organizational psychology involves, and eventually you will see yourself what benefits and how you can be more employable for it. And this is what I was talking about, that is why we ask students to join us for profile building mentoring, because that gives you an entire A to Z path. I am not playing with any magic that I give you a direct answer. There is no direct answer, but basically we have the understanding about how and what you should do to reach there. So Shivi, you can join us for a profile building mentoring. Yes, we require English proficiency examination for most of the courses. So you definitely need to be taking up. Only few countries, few universities give waiver on IELTS and TOEFL, but however, then they are not very, very popular universities. So you have to make a choice on that only. So thank you guys to come on board, and it was my pleasure. Hope you have all have a very good weekend, and you all stay safe, and we surely make 2021 a rocking year. Thank you so much to attend this webinar, and thank you HDFC Credila for this wonderful opportunity for me to engage with new students and across India students. So I'm really glad for that. If people who still have questions, please write to me at ankita@educationstreet.in. I would love to answer you back. And our website, even on our Instagram page, you may follow us on our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. The handle is at Education Street again. So you will, I do a lot of live sessions there. I also have a lot of information given each day. So I would definitely recommend you to join us. Okay, thank you so much, Shivi, for such kind feedback. You felt confident. I feel more confident than you because of the words that you have shared, and you have thanked and shown your gratitude for. So I'm really thankful for your kind words. So again, thank you guys. Thank you. See you next time, and would love to be in touch with you. So please write an email to me at ankita@educationstreet.in.